away from the hustle of New York and LA, Austin, Texas is a college town with a bohemian vibe, where the beer flows like water and live music is everlasting. Every spring for a weekend in March, this capital of Texas transforms into the mecca of cutting-edge rock and roll. For the past 20 years, Austin has played host to South by Southwest, a once tiny conference that's grown into a musical juggernaut, becoming the most vital rock music festival today.
Austin's just a really fun town. You know, it's like a party town. It's got the highest concentration of live music venues anywhere in the world.
During its early days, the festival was a humble gathering of mostly local rock, alt-country, blues, and Tejano acts. But in the early 90s, caught up in the wake of alternative rock, it became a goldmine of untapped talent.
They, literally get off the stage and there's some exec waving a contract at them, and they pretty much sign it right there. That definitely accelerated once the alt-rock explosion happened in the early 90s.
So sorry now.
Indie and unsigned bands flocked to Austin with dreams of scoring a record deal. See 1994. After playing just a dozen or so gigs ever, Chicago indie rockers Veruca Salt showcased in Austin, famously inciting a major label feeding frenzy. The weekend can also be a place for legends to revive careers. 12 years ago, the hot ticket was Johnny Cash, who at the time had fallen from glory. But this gig at South by was the live debut of his Rick Rubin-produced American Recordings, the Grammy-winning album that sparked the second coming of the Man in Black.
Ooh, la, la, la. It's the way that we rock when we doing our thing.
In the past decade, the festival has booked heavy-hitting major label acts like the Fugees, Bush, and Queens of the Stone Age. But it wasn't until the late 90s and the rise of teen pop that South by Southwest truly earned its spot as a musical touchstone. In the shadow of Britney and NSYNC, the weekend became a crucial tool for shining a spotlight on the underground. And while New York's CMJ Music Marathon served the same purpose, gradually South by Southwest started generating bigger hype. September 11th was a major blow to CMJ, and soon enough, in the Battle of the Buzz, South by Southwest prevailed.
South by Southwest started in 1987 with 700 kind of misfits and mavericks and visionaries and party animals, and it's really a story of Austin and the festival and the music industry all evolving and growing to an extent where you now have 15,000 people descending on the city. It really is quite the scene.